Hey guys, welcome to MyAirbags. I'm Eli, and right now we are removing the airbag control module on this Honda Accord. On the Honda Accord, these are the tools you're going to need: a razor, a socket wrench, 10mm, T30 bit, and for the seat belts, a large flat bar. Now the first and most important step is to always disconnect the battery from the car before you work on the airbag system. But because this car has powered seats, I want to get the seats in the right position before I disconnect the battery. We want to move both seats all the way back. That way we have enough room to work in the front. Next, it's really important that we disconnect the battery anytime we work on the airbag module, the seat belts, or the airbags. If you come on in, you use your socket wrench with a 10mm, and we have our negative side here. Once we have it loosened up, just twist it right up, and then put it completely to the side. Same thing on the positive side here. Twist and remove it and completely put it to the side. And as a precaution, you could put a rag or even a rubber glove right over the contacts or on the cable. That way there's no risk of these coming back and making contact while we're working on the airbag system. You want to lift that steering wheel up and out of the way. We want to get right into this panel right here. This panel right here will pop right off, and you want to start right over there, right by the pedal. Just give it a pull. The other ones will be clipped in right here. You can pull the top here, and these clips will come off. Now this part here, you want to pull down towards the floor, just like that. And if you look, it's these tabs that are holding it down right here. Next, we have this little air vent here that comes off pretty easily. You want to just take it right here and give it a nice firm pull, and that tab will come off. And then you want to pull it right out. It's connected in there and right here. Okay, here's what you need to know. When the car gets into an accident, there's three main things that could be causing the light to be on: the airbags, the airbag computer module, and the seat belts. Any deployed airbags must be replaced with new airbags. You can buy a new airbag module. The problem is they cost up to a few $100s. Plus, you have to pay a dealership technician to go in and program it to your car. In other words, you have to marry the new unit to your car. Here at MyAirbags.com, we work closely with body shops, collision shops, and salvage rebuilders in all 50 states. Instead of buying a new airbag computer, we can actually reset your original airbag module. In other words, we clear it of all codes. And because it's original to your car, programming is not necessary. Seatbelts also deploy, and they throw trouble code. Instead of buying expensive replacements, you can actually send in your seatbelts along with your module. Our seatbelt techs are licensed, and they hold an ATF certification. This means that after your seatbelts are rebuilt, they will work again as designed. They will deploy in another accident event. Right after I remove this airbag module, stick around and we'll take a peek at the seatbelts. If you want to know more, just click on the link in the description below, or just go to MyAirbags.com. Next, you want to go ahead and grab a little razor blade or some scissors and just cut the carpeting right about here. That way you can flap it over and out of the way. Now, same here on the passenger side. You actually don't even need to remove this whole piece. You can just grab it from the very end there and pop it right off. And I won't go any further because on this side, right at the bottom here, it's actually screwed in. And you would have to take off the trim and then this panel, and then you would have to go ahead and remove the screw holding down this end of this panel. But really, it is not necessary to remove this whole panel. You can just leave it right about here, and as long as you don't bend it back too much, you can go ahead and remove the air vent from this side, just the same as the other side. Now this air vent's a little larger. It comes up right out of here and then up from the top. So up and then it'll come out from the underneath, just like that. Now if we go ahead and take a closer look, this is where the airbag module is sitting, right over here. Now it's really important, before we go ahead and disconnect anything on the airbag module, it's really important that the airbag module is completely powered down, meaning the battery has been unplugged from the car. Next, we're going to go ahead and remove the plugs. These plugs right here, there's 2 of them. You want to make sure to go ahead and unclip and disconnect them completely. And then we're going to go ahead and remove these bolts right over here. Make sure you do it in that correct order. Battery, plugs, then bolts. And then same thing when you go ahead and install the module. Make sure the battery is disconnected. Then go ahead and bolt it down completely. Then go ahead and plug in the module. And then go ahead and connect the battery when you're ready. All right, so on these plugs, you want to go ahead and press down on these little button tabs you see right here. And when you press down on that, simultaneously, you want to go ahead and pull on this blue lever right here. You want to go ahead and press down on this part, and with the other hand you want to go ahead and pull this whole lever. It comes right out. Next, go ahead and grab your T30 bit. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my little socket wrench here. I'm going to go away and right to the bolts. So here's the module, you guys. This is what the module looks like on this Honda Accord. If your car was in an accident and someone like a dealership has told you you need to replace the module, there's no way you can reuse it again, you can go ahead and buy a new module. They cost a few $100s new at the dealership. Here at MyAirbags, we can actually reset your original module, the one that was in your car during the accident. We can reset it for a fraction of the cost of what it costs brand new. Many body shops and collision shops have been using MyAirbags for years due to the savings on each part that gets serviced here at MyAirbags. They save up to a few $100s on each part. Now, along with the airbag module, the seatbelts also deploy and they throw codes. You also have to replace those, or you can get them professionally rebuilt here at MyAirbags.com along with your airbag module reset service. Now, if you're a body shop or collision shop or someone who works with salvage rebuilds, then you already know that the seatbelts will deploy after an accident and they'll throw codes. They'll lock up and they'll let you know that you need to replace them. Here at MyAirbags.com, we can actually professionally rebuild your original seatbelts so they'll work again as designed. And in most cases, the rebuild service will be a fraction of the cost of what they cost brand new at the dealership. So let's take a brief look at the seatbelts here and how they're set up. We want to get right into the pillar on the side here, but to get to that, we have to get behind this panel, which goes right underneath this foot panel here. So we're going to start right here first, and we're going to pry this up right here. You can use a flat bar, or you just use your hands to get right between the carpeting and the panel. I'm going to pry that up. As you can see, there's these clips that are holding it down. Now that this piece right here is free, we want to go ahead and start working the panel here and just push it away. Just like that. Once we have the front side here removed, we want to jump right in the back seat and continue from there. Now, just like the front, the pillar side here goes underneath the foot panel here. So we want to go ahead and start with the back side first. Once you pop this up, this will come free. And you want to go ahead and remove it. Now we can clearly see what the seatbelt looks like right over here. This is the main seatbelt retractor, also known as a seatbelt pre-tensioner unit. And this is the part that deploys. So after an accident, this piece right here will deploy. It will roll in this seatbelt, it will lock up, and it won't retract anymore. Or it will just throw codes letting you know it needs to be replaced. Now, this seatbelt here has one plug right here, and that means this is a single stage seatbelt. Some newer Honda's seatbelts have a different setup where they have two plugs. It's called a dual stage seatbelt, and you see that on Civics and some of the other newer Hondas. On this one here, we have one plug, so therefore it's a single stage seatbelt. If you want to go ahead and send in this seatbelt in for a professional rebuild, first we want to go ahead and disconnect the battery, make sure there's no power going into the car. Next, you want to go ahead and unclip the plugs right here. You You want to unclip that and remove it. Then we're going to go ahead and remove the hardware. We're going to start with this bolt right here. If you pull this piece back right here, there's another bolt right there. That piece will come off. Then you want to go ahead and follow the seatbelt up. And right behind here, there's another bolt that's holding up this seatbelt here. Once you remove that bolt, and then if you follow it to the very end here, there's one more that hooks into the side of the seat here. We're going to follow the seatbelt all the way down to the end here, and this piece right here just slides right up this way, and that'll unclip. And right over here we have the last bolt that's holding down the end of the seatbelt. After you remove the seatbelts, go ahead and put the bolts right back in there for safekeeping. Once you get the seatbelts back, you have them right there to reuse and put them right back in. Now after an accident, usually both driver and passenger sides deploy. Once you remove the driver and passenger side seatbelts, you can put them in a box together with your airbag module. Just go to MyAirbags.com, select your year, make, and model, and then add the parts to the car that you would like to have serviced. Next, just fill out your information, check out. Once you've successfully paid and checked out, you can print out the confirmation barcode and put it right inside the box with your parts. No printer, no problem. You can go ahead and write out your name, address, phone number, and email address, and then just place that information inside the box with your parts. Once we receive the parts here at MyAirbags.com, we'll process the order, we'll service your parts, we'll ship it out to you within 24 hours. Everything we service comes with a warranty. Hey guys, if you're sitting there with a question in mind, go to MyAirbags.com and click on help. On there you can type in a keyword or a question, and most likely the right answer will pop up right for you. If it doesn't, we're always here on the phones. You can email us, chat with us, or you can even just text us. We're always here to help you. MyAirbags.com. Now's the time to give us a big like, subscribe to our channel. We have more videos just like this. Comment. I really enjoy reading your comments. This is Eli with MyAirbags.com. Save time and money on your next project.